This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. St. James man charged with killing of mother and child. The St. James police have arrested and charged one man with the shooting deaths of 4-year-old Jamar Powell and 42-year-old Shelly-Ann Shaw and the injuring of another person in Top Hill Retirement in the parish on Monday, July 19. Charged with 2 counts of murder, shooting with intent, and illegal possession of a firearm is 28-year-old Dwayne Maxwell of Phase 1 Retirement in Granville, St. James. Reports are that about 3:50 a.m., all 3 persons were home in their 2-bedroom dwelling when Maxwell and 3 other men, all armed with firearms, entered the yard and opened gunfire on the house, killing Jamar and Shaw. The men made their escape on foot in the area. Maxwell was taken into custody on August 5 and officially charged on Saturday after a question and answer session in the presence of his lawyer. Maxwell's court date has not yet been finalized. Negro woman stabbed to death at home. A woman was killed at her home in the community of Whitehall in Negril, Westmoreland on the weekend. She has been identified as 40-year-old Alicia Allen. About 1:30 Saturday morning, a relative heard strange sounds coming from Miss Allen's room and went to investigate. Miss Allen was found suffering from stab wounds to the neck and upper body. A knife used in the murder was found in the yard. The police are investigating. Man dies in house fire in Kitson Town, St. Catherine. A man died in a house fire in Brandon, Kitson Town, St. Catherine on Monday morning. Rohan Powell, acting senior deputy superintendent for the St. Catherine division of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, said the identity of the deceased has not been confirmed. However, the man is believed to be Delroy Chambers. Residents said he lived alone in the 1-bedroom structure. The man's remains were found during cooling down operations after the fire brigade responded to a blaze at the property. The cause of the fire has not yet been determined. Jamaican man sentenced in U.S. for role in lottery scam. A Jamaican has been sentenced to 9 years in prison in the U.S. for his role in a lottery scam that targeted an elderly woman in Colorado. Leonard Luton, who resided in Brooklyn, New York, has also been ordered to repay $880,000 US. Luton reportedly convinced the elderly woman that she won $2.8 million in the lottery, as well as a new Mercedes-Benz, but needed to pay thousands of dollars in fees to claim the prizes. The woman was tricked into sending cash, cashier's checks, and 6 cellular phones to different addresses. The Jamaican tried to extort more cash from the woman in January 2019. However, the Denver Gazette newspaper reported that the victim contacted the FBI as well as the police for assistance. Luton was arrested in possession of one of the phones the woman sent him. 7 large hospitals over capacity for COVID admissions. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Dunstan Bryan, is reporting that all large hospitals are now over their capacity for COVID admissions. According to Bryan, in the West, where the situation is especially bad, some medical staff are being recalled from vacation. COVID admissions at large hospitals are as follows: Savannah Lamar 167%, Mandeville 160%, Spanish Town 160%, St. Anne's Bay 135%, Cornwall Regional 110%, Maypen 108%, and the University Hospital of the West Indies 100%. An analysis shows that in the past 7 days, Jamaica has seen 1,622 new COVID cases and 25 deaths, while hospitalizations have moved from 187 to 272. Meanwhile, in just over a month, Westmoreland has recorded a 24% increase in COVID cases, the highest in the country. Hanover, Manchester, and St. Anne are also trending up. Search on for 15-year-old girl gone missing from Waterford, Portmore. An Ananda alert has been activated, and the search is on for 15-year-old Tracey-Ann Bradford of Waterford, Portmore, St. Catherine, who has been missing since Sunday, August 8. She is of dark complexion, slim build, and about 160 centimeters or 5 feet 3 inches tall. Reports from the Waterford police are that about 11:30 a.m., Tracey-Ann was last seen in her community wearing a white blouse, blue jeans shorts, and a pair of white slippers. She has not been heard from since then. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Tracey-Ann Bradford is being asked to contact the Waterford police at 876-988-1763, the police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. COVID-19 affecting operations at St. James and Westmoreland Parish Courts. The Judiciary of Jamaica says the St. James and Westmoreland Parish Courts and all associated outstations are being impacted by COVID-19. As a result of this, the requisite steps have been taken in keeping with the protocols outlined by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and as of Monday, August 9, 2021, the St. James Parish Court will be closed for 1 week, the judiciary said in a statement Monday. The Westmoreland Parish Court will remain open, but will be operating with a reduced staff complement for the next 14 days, the statement added. The judiciary also advised members of the public that they are to avoid visiting the court offices unless it is absolutely necessary for them to do so. Court users are to expect delays at the Westmoreland Parish Court. For further information, persons may contact the Westmoreland Parish Court at 876-955-9252 or email westmoreland@rmc.gov.jm. They may also contact the Court Administration Division at 876-754-8337 or toll-free at 1-888-429-5269 or via email at customerservice@cad.gov.jm. 2 Jamaicans lost at sea rescued by oil tanker. 2 Jamaican fishermen who were missing at sea for nearly a week were reportedly rescued by a passing oil tanker with assistance from the Cayman Islands Coast Guard last Thursday. According to a report in the Cayman Compass on Sunday, both men appeared to be in good health. Further, the Jamaican consulate in the Cayman Islands has been contacted and arrangements are being made for the men to be returned home, the report added. The Cayman Islands Coast Guard, in a statement on Saturday, disclosed that on July 29, the Jamaica Defense Force notified them of the missing 34-feet fishing vessel with the 2 men on board. A search and rescue mission was then launched by the Cayman Coast Guard in collaboration with their counterparts from the JDF and the United States, it was reported. However, the missing Jamaicans were not located. On August 5, an oil tanker passing west of the Cayman Islands notified the country's Coast Guard that a vessel matching the one belonging to the Jamaicans was seen. Following discussions between the Cayman Islands Coast Guard and the oil tanker's captain, the Jamaicans were assisted to Grand Cayman. The oil tanker was met by the Coast Guard officers about 3 a.m. on August 6, the report said, adding that the 2 men were transferred to the care of officials in the Cayman Islands. Emergency personnel, including Cayman Islands Health Services Authority, greeted the men on arrival and they were assessed and taken to an isolation facility. 281 new COVID cases and 9 more deaths recorded in Jamaica. The Ministry of Health and Wellness is reporting the recording of 281 new COVID-19 cases and 9 deaths on Sunday, bringing the infection total to 55,140 and death toll to 1,231. According to the ministry, the new cases comprise 167 females and 114 males with ages ranging from 80 days to 96 years. The cases were recorded as follows: Kingston and St. Andrew 73, Manchester 51, St. Catherine 40, Westmoreland 31, St. Elizabeth 16, St. Anne 15, St. James 14, Hanover 11, Portland 10, Trelawney 8, St. Mary 6, Clarendon 5, and St. Thomas 1. The latest deceased include a 57-year-old male from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 48-year-old female from St. Anne, an 84-year-old female from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 40-year-old female from St. Elizabeth, a 60-year-old male from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 50-year-old male from St. Elizabeth, a 74-year-old male from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 62-year-old female from Kingston and St. Andrew, and a 97-year-old female from Kingston and St. Andrew. Jamaica has 6,272 active cases after 39 people recovered from the virus, bringing the total number of recoveries to 47,270. Currently, 270 people are hospitalized, 34 of which are critically ill, while 66 are moderately ill. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.